think we're just about set up. Oh. Maybe. Yeah, right at the very tippy top of Starfield and a new game. I think I caught it just in time. So I thought I would put together a series of videos of just playing through Starfield. I tend to keep a sort of conversation with myself going when I play games like this, and I thought, why not stream it? Why not be an idiot and do dumb things in a video game, but then broadcast them?
Oxygen's good. Just do what you did last time, and you're fine. Follow my one simple rule.
All right, Lynn.
Hella, what's my one simple rule?
Listen to Lynn. Boss lady knows best.
Exactly. Listen to me. Mining's just
No, I have
like any other job.
played some
Go
Starfield.
steady.
I've
go
put some
safe,
time into it.
Go home with a pocket full of credits at the end of the day.
It's
Yeah,
like my
totally. It's just like
secret Starborn.
Now working the Star Dock, except with more cave-ins,
but
lasers,
not just
and
yet.
accidental dismemberment.
Very helpful. Thank you.
You're gonna be fine. Your first outing was solid, and you know, let's be honest, it ain't exactly astrophysics.
That's why I keep him around. Good pep talks.
Yeah, and the
Feels
fact
like
that
some
I
of
can
this is
pinpoint a helium deposit from
gonna ring a little
300
bit
meters.
hollow when I
Not untrue.
hire Lynn as an
Shame
employee,
won't
pay
find
her
it
nothing,
down
and
here.
stick her in a tiny shack
But the
on
metal
some
deposits
planet in the middle of
alone should
nowhere
pay
to,
for
like,
our own helium.
survive.
Hell, after this, we'll have enough jump fuel to
Maybe we'll
bounce
try to do
one
better
end
for
of the
that
settled systems
for
to the
Lynn.
next.
Hey, more
this
minerals,
run.
more money, and so the cycle repeats itself.
Just no more unauthorized jumps
Hell or
in the
two,
house
though.
space, okay?
I'll
He's
be your
just a big
guys'
baby.
boss. Your
There are
next
worse lives.
terrible boss.
You know, most Dusties don't even make it this far. I have a good feeling about you.
Group hug now or at the end of the shift?
What do they mean by that? Do they
One of
die?
these days, Hella, I am going to leave you behind.
Promises, promises.
That's why all the Dusties don't make it.
Okay, let's see what we've got. How are we on time?
A little longer. Grab some samples?
Always. But not you.
You're supposed
Check
to
on Isabel.
be
Make sure
organic,
she
or
eases up on the breach. I don't feel like getting
it's not
buried
part of the
alive
rock
today.
formation?
Roger that.
Remember, Dusty.
It'd be
keep
gross if
your
it's big
breathing
snot
steady,
trails.
And never take that helmet off down here. Oxygen processors don't extend this far.
Yeah, because God forbid we drill on a rock with a breathable atmosphere.
Know what I love about working in Freestar Collective space? Fewer regs. A job like this in the United Colonies? Huh. Free from red tape. Look at this one over
Sounds
here.
sketchy.
Calvert! No! No. It's a laser, not a sledgehammer. Ease up. Benning, if you got paid per break, you'd be a millionaire. Let's go.
Why is Lynn such a hard ass anyway?
What do we say, Dusty? You make your cut, you get your cut. No exceptions. Come on, pick it up. Troy, what's the yield?
Minimal at this point. Occasional glimmer, but it's weak.
What do you think? Stay the course?
No, ma'am. Juice ain't worth the squeeze.
Well, okay then. Let's call this one tapped.
I could try to say that in real life more often. Juice ain't worth the squeeze. But nobody will think that's fucking weird. Troy.
Dusty, you're up. Grab a cutter and mine what you can.
You got it,
Metal deposit
boss.
right in that cabin. I'll shout out when I...
I'm busy. Anyone else a bother?
You're ready, boss.
I only played this game for about 80 hours before I found out that you could like aim the laser and do damage, or do better damage. I was just slow mining everything, never thinking about it. Let's see if I can remember how to put away my gun. Here we go. Well, I guess mining laser. Whatever. You can make a really compelling, story-driven, first-person thriller game, just doing some industrial mining.
Let's go.
Not like Minecraft. Like set pieces. Like
Ella,
this.
get the readings.
And you get deeper and deeper. And shit gets weirder and weirder.
Problem?
Not if you consider a spike in gravity readings a problem.
I could dig it.
I don't.
You don't?
What we're after, it'll read as an anomaly. That's what I was told anyway.
Okay, now you're starting to freak me out.
Like The Descent.
Relax. It's just another job.
But a game.
Come on.
Pretty sure there's a walk toggle.
I think. Yeah, everything
And I don't know it.
Lynn, seriously, there's something really effed up about this.
Where is it, Hella?
Through there, I think.
Sprint.
Okay.
Stop fucking around.
You're up. Something goes wrong in there, we'll come get you.
Why would anything go wrong?
Would you shut up? Both of you do your jobs. Client is on his way.
See, I actually don't believe you'll come get me, Lynn. You already talked about leaving people behind. Still a miner. Still got a job to do. Have a flashlight somewhere? Gotta hold it though. Thanks. Tutorial prompt.
Still getting weird gravity readings. I guess that's a good thing. Just keep going.
Could be absolutely lethal, but we need you, a human living person, to go check it out. Look, I found a funny rock. And it's about to blow my mind. Can't wait to find out the meaning and context for that as I get further into the game. Scanning my cerebrum?
Hey, come on. Come on. Okay, take it easy. You were out cold. No physical damage. Mentally, the jury's still out. You know who you are?
Kind of an
New
asshole.
recruit for Argos
Teller.
Extractors? Ring any bells? Any of this look familiar?
And now I get to find out who I am. And it's not this guy. So our space Carl gonna be like this guy. This guy's got the bones of a Carl. A guy that's gonna derp through it. Can we? Oh, that guy, he looks great. He looks great, fat. There we go. A nice, realistic amount of punch. I'm cool with the stick getting done and everything so far as well. I don't want to mess up too much. I do want to get rid of that haircut. I suppose if I always wanted to, I could rework this guy. But I tend to always fasten characters, maybe not exactly like myself. I certainly play around with theme, but I have, as time goes on, more and more just wanted to make old men in video games. I think as I become an older man. There's some good. Oh. You know what? No, if it was patch in the back. Perfect. Yeah. The range of facial hair looks solid. Looks pretty good. He just looks like a guy that's just gonna faff through it. And it's either that or just a good old-fashioned broom handle mustache. Like, I'm gonna go with the beard. What can I say? Looked good. I'm a little biased. I have to stare at Barrett having it, but you know what? It's fine. Is it different? No, okay. Kind of like the eyes and the eye color. Yeah, let's not change it too much. Don't hate the eyebrows either. Nose is good. How could you hate this guy? What do my teeth look like? What are the teeth options? It's just all bad. Although there's a little bit something more realistic about those. What you got? You got any fancy jewelry? You get yourself pierced. Carl. Give him big old hoops. I don't need that. A couple little earrings, little accent. But that's too much. That's too showy. So 13 gets me the 2. Silver's fine. I'm fine with that. Dermesthetic. Oh yeah, it's like your complexion. And you know what? I'm gonna be fine with that. Carl's lived a soft life. He's not gonna have any scars. Get himself some sick ink, though. I think maybe probably not. Maybe once I have some adventures, you know. Have that drunken night out and decide to get myself a sweet tad. Alright, now what is Carl's background? Like the idea. Carl being a chef. But I'm never going to utilize dueling. And I don't know how much of a... I do obsess about food in this game, though. Whatever, it doesn't really matter. Now, I do know that I want to pick Hero Worshipped. Because I have not played this game using Hero Worshipped. I've seen kids stuff. I don't know how much else really impacts the game. About terra firma always seems to make the most sense. Just a UC guy. Okay, space is. Okay, I'm gonna start collecting. I get it. I see what's going on. Yep. That's a
From
confirm.
chef to Dusty. You know, the crew still has a betting pool about which restaurant critic you must have crossed to wind up here. Well, you got the sample. Client's on his way. Then we all get paid. You remember anything that happened?
It was incredible.
Easy there, high flyer. Probably just the endorphins kicking in when you passed out. Don't go having an experience on me.
My life has been changed.
You'll walk it off.
God-fearing man now.
More importantly, we got
I need to
what we
get
were looking
loads
for.
of LSD to get back to that
All
place.
this trouble for that stupid thing? Huh. Sure don't look like much.
Never mind what it looks like. It's worth more than this mine has pulled in all month. Will be... Speak of the devil.
Oh man. What are we
Our
looking at here?
constellation contact
Whoa.
is on approach.
You don't look Wait. good. The Explorers group?
What do I look like?
I thought they were kind of a joke.
Not a joke. You're just too young to know better.
Hey, I'm just saying they got a reputation. Hell, I bet half the crew here doesn't even believe they really exist.
Half the crew doesn't believe Earth exists, but it's still there. Same with Constellation.
Yeah, but come on.
Oh, I really want to find that toggle walk
space?
button.
How
I mean,
they
that or I
suffer
can
anyway.
just...
Ain't the
Fall
space
for
we've
the
already got
fancy
complicated
pamphlets?
enough?
Not to them, apparently.
Ew, everybody all in my shit about... Oh, all behind.
All right, Dusty.
I swear I'll
Airlock.
come back here
Put
someday
your helmet
and
on.
rob it blind. Put my helmet on. Why don't they put my helmet on the first time? Ah, yes. Beautiful systems among the stars. Man, I wonder if this guy would give me that ship for free. Could you imagine? A gun? Why not? Okay, how do I put my gun up with a controller? Okay, same thing. Free gun, though. I wonder if these guys know we're just leaving guns around. Why would I even walk up? Why would...
Barrett?
Man,
Sick robot. I want a robot. I wonder if this guy would give me a robot for free.
yes it has. That mine on Bendy, right?
Kazal, hellhole, like this place. Rare mineral contract. Your tastes are a bit more sophisticated now, huh?
So, you found something?
Right here. The new guy found it.
The new
That's
guy.
right.
Everyone. My
And
name
everything
is
went
Carl.
cool? Just like grabbing those minerals on Bendy?
Kazal. And no Barrett. Not cool. He passed out after the extraction. Woke up saying all kinds of
Barrett
nonsense.
fucking stoned.
Is that right, cowboy? Went on a trip, huh? Well,
Yeah, what do you know
could
about it,
say that the
spaceman?
infinite possibilities of the universe are full of everything but coincidences. That fun, huh? Not the most gentle push into the great mysteries of space, but hey, been there.
Have you been there, Barrett?
Look, just hand over the credits, and I'll be happy to never see this thing, or you, ever again.
That's why I like you, Lynn. All business.
Barrett, the scanners on the frontier are
So you
reporting a
don't
ship coming
get a
in hot
power
from
the
orbit.
first one you pick up?
I really thought I lost them.
Barrett?
Thank God someone just left a gun laying around. Let's see if I'm any good with it as a career chef and small part-time miner, I guess. Get right on the front line. Bold. Maybe I should. Yeah, that'll work. Check the safety, maybe? Few rounds. Wow. Just left you guys for dead. Doesn't feel like solid tactics. Okay. Just really trying not to shoot the friendly guy. You got any ammo on you? You do. Not the right kind of ammunition, though. He killed that woman! Oh, she's okay. Boy, that was touch and go. Is one of them running away? Oh, no. Oh, it's a terrible way to go. Just making sure he's dead. Maybe taking his pirate gun. I mean, these people were already just leaving guns laying around. I feel like I could find the logic in that. Poor guy. Well, I'm not gonna say this was entirely your fault, Barrett, but fucking
That
seems
was
like it.
some fine work under pressure.
Every time.
Was
You
it?
dug up the artifact, right? That means you saw it. The visions. You're coming with me to Constellation. You're part of this now.
Well, I just killed like 3 men. Well,
Hey, I wasn't gonna bring it up, but we don't exactly know what the artifact might have done to your head, and Constellation is really the only group qualified to help.
that feels like a line of
Oh, no,
shit,
Barrett.
but
No. You think you're just going to take off after the mess you caused?
All right. I guess I did just put you all on the Crimson Fleet hit list.
yeah,
How
irresponsible.
about I stay and I send your Dusty here in my place? I know, but he's not some miner anymore, Lynn. Soon as he touched that rock, something changed. Don't tell me you can't feel it.
What are you guys feeling?
Fine. It's a deal.
Did you
Get
feel-
out of here, Dusty. You're on to bigger things.
Am I? I guess thanks for
Just
everything,
go.
Lynn.
Before I say something I regret.
Well, like what?
Well, now that that's settled. Vasco, get him to the lodge. No deviations unless absolutely necessary, okay? Protocol Indigo.
Protocol Indigo.
Again.
Again?
Very well.
Oh, and hey, take this. You'll find it very useful out there. And it even tells the time.
A sick watch. Thanks, man. I'm never gonna look at that again.
Hey, look at that. The watch fits you perfectly. Now, questions?
What do they cost? Like $50 and a... Yeah, for real.
Technically, it's not even mine. Consider it a loan. Bosco will keep you on course. Besides, I'm making an exception since you can tell Constellation about that vision you had.
Here's a Bentley. You're giving me a Bentley? Well, it's not mine. Okay. Yeah.
They're just following the loot, like pirates do. And I have something of a reputation as a loot collector.
I mean, they
Come
just
on.
told me, but...
You really not at all curious about that light and music show you experienced? Why it only affected you? Because if you didn't notice, we've all been handling it since with no problem. The way I see it, Constellation needs that artifact, but they also need you. This mystery is only getting bigger each step we take. And you're part of it now.
Well, falling right up.
And Vasco, don't let him break my ship.
Well, he seems like a good chap. Sick. Got a whole spaceship. Don't even know if I've ever flown one of these before.
Captain, I assume you know how to fly a Class A starship. As Barrett likes to say, it's as easy as learning to ride a bike.
You can assume
I will
it.
attempt to boost the shield
I'm gonna eat
just
that
in
dude
case there are
sandwich.
any difficulties.
There you go.
Shields ready. The rest
Do
is up to
feel
you.
like, you know, dim the lights back there, put down a carpet, maybe pop up a TV somewhere. Wouldn't be a terrible place to live. Let's just push some buttons. Just that easy. Getting into space. Glad I turned around to look at the planet, though.
Now that we are in orbit, it might be wise to test all controls and systems to ensure they are not on the verge of catastrophic failure. I can step you through the entire process, or if you're already an experienced pilot, just power up all the systems, and we'll be on our way.
Gotcha. Well,
Each system on a ship requires power. Allocating power is under your direct control.
there's the scan, yeah. Oh, just the planet. Can you actually scan this from the ship? Boy, wouldn't that be
You've proven
cool?
an adequate pilot. Are you familiar with ship combat tactics? Because that's a Crimson Fleet ship bringing its weapons to bear.
Never. No time like the present to learn,
We will
huh?
need to disable their shields. Laser-based weaponry is particularly effective.
Ah, it's an autocannon.
centered on the HUD. We can lock in to fire a homing missile. The enemy shields are down, Captain. Ballistic weaponry excels at damaging the hull once shields are offline.
I guess I can. Alright, let's... Well, I need to be fucking... There we go. We good, Vasco? Vasco? Bosco? Robot? Is there something else I should do, or we just,
2 more Crimson Fleet ships are jumping into our location, Captain.
Turns out I'm great at this.
Grabs down. Do or die.
It's just like Bullseye and Womprats in my T-16. T-15? Should I rewatch Star Wars? Oh wait, there we go. Maybe I'm not great at this.
Grabs in the rig.
The amount of Crimson Fleet
My God, I've had to kill so many people.
far more than anticipated. At this rate, the odds of continual assault from their ships are
They
high
would
enough
have taken
to
out
jeopardize
those.
our
They
mission.
were, you know, they were heading to that
In
mining
short,
colony, and
they
those
are
guys
after
are.
the frontier and will not stop.
They were at least my previous
We will need
employers.
to deal with the local Crimson Fleet captain. A recent scan indicates an abandoned facility on the nearby moon of Crete, a perfect staging area for pirates.
Strange that you would, you know, be able to suss that out, robot. Also, again, what makes me qualified? Okay. That's what I want to do. There's a lot going on here. I recognize those star stations. Hmm? Set course to Crete.
We have arrived in orbit. The abandoned facility with our Crimson Fleet captain is on the surface.
You know, things that I wouldn't have minded, and like changes that I would love to make to Starfield, is that it was a relatively quick loading screen in between planets, but wish there was a mode that would slow it down. I mean, to target a thing, have it tell me roughly how long it'll take to load, and allow me to stand up and putz around the ship. Change whatever's going on out the windows, you know, to make it seem realistic. I know people dogged on Starfield for how you didn't have to travel anywhere realistically. You could just loading screen your way to everywhere on any planet. And I feel that, I sense that frustration. But it is nice as an option. It certainly, out of every Bethesda game I've ever played, Starfield doesn't feel like feels like it's wasting my time the least. With things like piddly things, blocks for fast traveling and all that kind of stuff. So it is nice to be like, I need to go somewhere and then be able to go there immediately. But if you wanted to go there slow, if you wanted to take the scenic route, putz around, feel like you're living in space, I wish that was more of an option in this game. And it would be easy. And, you know,
According
even
to
provide
the
me a
scanners,
quick
the
jump in
abandoned
the,
research facility is in this direction.
like, what are the, okay, yeah, alright. Trilobite. Get right up on him and scan him. Science. Yeah, I don't know. It's like Red Dead's the opposite direction, where there's no fast way to get anywhere, but the slow route's exceptional. Crete Stalker.
Be careful, Captain. Alien creatures are often breaking combat protocol.
Come on, Vasco.
I am no longer detecting signs of life from the enemy.
You know, just checking to see if it's edible. It's getting lost a little bit. It's like I understand they have to cutscene when landing on a planet. But genuinely, if it gave me a little bit of fanfare of like pointing the nose of the ship down and starting to descend through an atmosphere, and then cutting to, you know, me sitting in the seat coming belly down onto a fucking landing pad, it just feel better. Give me that little bit of immersion.
Under the same banner, they are typically
Emulsion.
unscrupulous and violent.
Oh, these are the bad guys, huh? You know, I bet they don't feel that way, Vasco. I bet they're just trying to make it out here in an unforgiving galaxy. It really feels like you're hyping me up for murder. And these are probably just men. Men what could be talked to. And sure, they may be criminals. This place does feel a little spooky. Oh, you know what? I remember. There it is. Somebody left the door open. This guy's born in a barn. Still spooky though. Just left some food out here. I should turn some of that on. I don't know if I actually have to eat or drink. I probably don't at this stage, but I'll rectify that eventually. Just popping in to say hello.
Curious, these are United Colonies markings, but we are in Freestar Collective space. It then stands to reason that this was once a secret UC facility.
Oh, the plot grows thicker. Who knew the UC would be so sneaky? Just looking for evidence, you know. Polytextiles. any good food in sight. Very disappointing. Whoever's living here is eating poorly. That thing's gross. That's just a little guy. I'm sure it won't cause any trouble later on. Plus, I'm pretty sure heat leeches are everywhere. Hello. Money and lockpicks people just left laying around. It's a strange future. I have my gun out. That sends a bad message. It's fun though, playing space action guy. Quacha. Sha sha sha. Give me all your polytextile. Oh, I have that big gun. I haven't played around with that at all, but this thing looks cool. Oh. Oh. Oh, that do like a boom pop cola. History of xenobiology. You even have a name, scientist. God, they don't even remember your name. Okay. So who knows? Circumstances can get bad. Might leave it. Maybe I'm coming in a back door and they've sealed this place off and they're gonna give that guy a proper burial, but it's been survive dog eat dog. But I will keep the gun out just in case. I don't sound like their situation's too dire.
What the hell is going on here?
I'm sure they don't need these drugs.
Rogan said if you see anything that isn't fleet, it dies.
Oh.
You hearing me?
Okay. Okay. So maybe these men are bad. And maybe the robot wasn't just spewing propaganda. I'm still on to you, Vasco. I don't trust you. I don't trust you for 1 second. Beer. Yes, please. Put them up. Is it cowardly? Perhaps. I will take your cereal. That feels bad, though. Poor man's rations. Well, I guess he was a dirty pirate. What do you know about it, Vasco? You know, like 35 years of life. I ain't never killed a man. And today I've killed like a dozen. Suspicious bathroom milk. Well, I'll check it out later. Maybe it's still good. Terramorphism? Don't know nothing about that.
Oh man, that was the best.
Classic United Colonies. Put something in a cave until it kills you.
One more time.
I mean, imagine if rational people had discovered such a terrible secret about the UC. Or maybe if they made it public knowledge. How crazy would that be? It's a shame. They're probably going to wind up dying. Maybe they could shed some light on it. I really expected them to be in this room, though. Okay, busted door. Fine. Vasco, I'm gonna need you to go check it out. Just get in there and do all my work for me. Chunks, this is just chunks on the floor by like a dumpster. I'm gonna eat it. Is that providing me any health at all, or am I just turn that off? And can't believe they didn't notice that. Hey. Hey. Oh, god damn it.
No. I'm out of here.
No, no, you're not. I'm gonna show up in UC space and get court-martialed, and the robot's gonna testify against me. He's recorded all of this.
We really doing this again? Told you it was nothing.
Other people in this room? He's right there. I'm glad he didn't hear me. Open fire with an automatic weapon just across the room a moment ago.
Something's out there.
Yeah.
Warning.
I'm blind!
Blind. Robot. Thank you.
Flawless health compromised.
This is the light. Computer reading during a firefight. Okay, I'm sure that's interesting.
Enemy damage received.
Well, yeah, get up in there. Oh my, the Paunchy chef. Less of a coward than you. Robot killing machine.
Please avoid getting shot. You might die.
Thank you for that,
The
Vasco.
enemy is no longer visible. Searching.
Wish you would.
Enemy activity in the area has ceased.
Take that poor guy's Argon. I just didn't I do like cheesecake. Cheesesteak? What percentage of food I'm going to eat that's been on a dead body? And I'm sure that it's going to be alarmingly high. You know, that looks like a thing, but it's not. The coffee mug's a thing. Chloropropyl solution. Oh. Well, you know, weird. What? Ah. you were searching. As a chef, disappointed in the galley of this place. Oh. It's one of the guys from earlier. I genuinely thought this guy was dead already. And a very good shot for a miner. I don't know if I have an Equinox. Well, guess I'm now a gun collector too. Strange how the galaxy moves. It'd be crazy if this was some kind of foreshadowing that came up later where those heat slugs wind up being important for some reason. Oh, this raw material. Can't get enough of sealant. Or hockey puck computer. Yeah.
Listen up. We got someone trying to jump our skull. Hold them off here while Brogan sets up on the roof. I'm on it. No one's getting through.
What's the score? I thought this was like a hovel that pirates would likely be hanging out in. And Vasco was literally like, if I was a murderous junkie, this was where I would stage my shit. But now it's some big UC. Ah. I wonder if he saw me. Whoa. Go get him, Vasco. Yeah, there you go, there you go. Push the advantage. Vasco, I'm just suppressing fire for your murderous robot rage. Whoa. You stole my fucking hiding spot. Alright. Fine.
I do not feel pain, but I hear it is terrible.
Mm-hmm. It is, Vasco. And we just inflicted a ton of it. And I guess you're completely remorse-free about it, you psychopath. Is this? Is there usually like a guide that they're like, this'll fit and this won't? Sure. Maybe it's a skill. Maybe I forgot that that's a skill. Oh, there's people. I've got viewers. Someone's in the chat. Yeah, it's not quite my first playthrough. I'm only however many minutes late for that. But no, I have played through a little bit. Actually, more than a little bit. I've ran the campaign through a couple times, and I've played the DLC. I haven't gotten through Shattered Space, but I've chopped at it a little bit. I already botched this. Surprisingly good at lockpicking for someone who that was the first time they'd ever Soccer's He Leeches War again. I'm certain that that's fascinating. Haven't had to think about the chat in a stream before. I should really find some way to get it to overlay. Bet it can't be too hard. It's wild to think I might get like an auditory notification. Maybe I did and it was lost in the audio sauce or whatever's going on in the game. I don't know. Gonna find the answers in one of these rooms. Could have been more spooky in this game. I mean, it is, I guess, a little like abandoned. Oh, on the chat. No, it's gonna be sarcasm all the way down. A good portion of it. Have already become a little lost.
It's loose. The Terramorph is loose. We can't stop it. When we tried to sync with the neural control interface, it just completely flipped out. Broke through its containment chamber like it was made out of paper. It killed Michelson, Cobb, and Sumatri in all of 1 minute. I'm not even sure where it is now. It took off deeper into the facility. A security detail went in after it, but good friggin' luck. When I know it's safe, I'm going to make a run for the comm relay. Try to call in the cavalry. Hayden Wynn, lead xenobiologist. Wishing he had gone to dentist school like his parents wanted.
You know what? I don't need it.
I'm
It's tricky
detecting
enough
a safe
lockpicking the
nearby.
first thing.
We could make use of whatever is inside, provided you had some digipics and a disregard for personal property rights.
Yeah, maybe I do have personal property rights. Maybe I picked the first one out of curiosity. Ah! Daddy, get. They really want to make sure, though, that you lockpick something when you get through here. Alright, fine. Just gonna hope for the best. Don't let that be evidence that I wouldn't have cared for that man's property. Hear that, Vasco? Bunch of stuff. Settler casual wear sounds like my speed. And who doesn't love nutrients? Well, score. Oh, nothing bad for me is gonna be waiting on the other side of this door. I think that might have already been there.
You gotta be kidding me. The Frontier has a new captain? You working with Barrett, or did you pry the ship keys out of his cold, dead hands?
I immediately claimed me with a constellation of big authority.
We don't have a problem with Barrett. We want that ship, the Frontier. If you're the captain of it now, that means we're after you.
Oh. I guess I am with Constellation.
No.
Our
You see,
ship.
Maybe your colleague Barrett didn't tell you, but there's a bit of a legend surrounding that ship. That constellation keeps treasure hidden in the cargo bays, the loot from 100 planets.
Is that a fact?
And it's going to be ours.
That statement is partially correct. The Frontier has been to many planets and moons. But the only things held in the cargo bays are spare parts, dust, desiccated food particles, and a variety of species of ant.
I don't care what
That's
kind
gross.
of lies Barrett programmed that robot to say.
Yeah.
We're taking that ship.
Well, no. No.
You're not talking
Let's
us
talk
out
it
of
out.
this score.
Okay. We're just an explorer's crew. I didn't completely rob this place blind on the way through it. It really doesn't have anything on it.
That can't be right.
I would have stolen it if it did. Just let him on board. We'll show you.
You mean that, don't you? You really haven't found anything on board?
No, not a scrap. Yeah, I mean...
Maybe this doesn't have to get out of hand.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Can't believe this. There isn't any treasure? We've been trailing that old Constellation ship for nothing? Get out of here. Take your robot and your ship and get out of here. I see you all again, you're dead.
Yeah, actually, you
We
know what?
should now be free to travel to Constellation's headquarters without Crimson Fleet interference.
Good, and that's what I was saying, Robot. And there's reasonable people. And eventually. I bet these guys will be fine if I poke around. See if they got any snacks up here. No. Alright. Surely they wouldn't put something all the way up there, but out of curiosity. Yeah. Drugs and guns everywhere. Fasco? Alright. Man, they even got you standing by all these explosives.
Get out of here. You've cost us enough.
Yeah, you're a good dude, Brogan. My ship? Where's my ship? Look for map icon of your ship and press A over it. You know, you don't say. Oh, you want me to open the map? Do I actually have to do that? Is that like... No. It was walking me through the scanner. Yeah. I was looking the wrong... Yeah, there it is. You know what? It's right there. You guys, stay gold.
Performing that feat regularly could lead to permanent injury.
Oh, yeah, there's a I guess I could have fallen halfway down, robot. You make a good point. Yes. Look at the science. I'm really gonna impress these Constellation guys when I show up with all this data. You know what? I'm weak.
Captain, to reach the lodge, we must jump to the planet Jemison in the Alpha Centauri system, and then land in the city of New Atlantis. Do not worry, this will all become second nature before too long.
See, if it kept me in the cockpit, I think I would have liked that a little bit better. It's still gonna went to black and put me here eventually. And all this is fine. Hopefully the robot wasn't lying about there being nothing on the ship.
United Colonies security. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete. No contraband detected. You are cleared for landing at New Atlantis.
Alright. I'm just getting off. Seems like a massive waste of power just to keep all these lights on, right? Not be able to control them in some way. I guess I can choose to believe they'll turn off behind me, but you know what? Just get that off there.
Hey, Bosco. What? No Barrett? Let me guess. Protocol Indigo again?
Am I getting
Your
robbed?
memory is uncanny.
It's Indigo. I'm starting to think that this is a scheme set up by a grifter to human traffic me. I guess that's where I'm at.
This unprovoked attack on a United Colonies research facility will not go unanswered. Looking to settle these new assignments as soon as possible.
Alright, times are bad in the UC.
Scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving.
Yeah, I'm scanned in orbit. Look at me. Oh, you know, I did, though, get casual settler wear. I can distribute a skill point. God, all I've done is kill, so... Alright, get a rank in that automatically? Yeah. Well, no. Gotta be true. All I did was just freak out and gun a bunch of people down. I feel like my first skill point should at least reflect the terrible lesson I've had to learn. Oh yeah. Whoa. Nah. That's... I think Carl's gonna be a jumpsuit guy. Oh wait. Actually, that is a selection in... There we go.
Okay. No bounty. You're clear.
Just a guy who... I bet all of these people have seen this robot parade some schmuck through this square. How many times? A common sight. Man, all about the fast traveling. I also feel like I could have stomached a longer cutscene if they would have stuck me on the tram longer and let me sit in the tram and watch a fake transition. Would have been fine. Robot, I'm eavesdropping. I am a terrible snoop.
President Abeyo wants to foster relations, not fracture them. Keep up.
We'll make sure she knows that.
Function as the news. It's a nice place, though, you know.
We may be in a United Colonies city, but Constellation is an entirely neutral entity, and always has been.
Sure thing, robot. Man, whatever you say. Oh, what a sweet place. Vasco, could you imagine how cool it would be to live here?
Here we are, the lodge. The front door should unlock if you hold up the watch that Barrett gave you. I have messaged the other members of Constellation.
Boy,
They will be waiting for us inside.
Are you thinking about this watch? But we get to use it all the time.
Captain, everyone will be in the library, just inside. If Barrett were here, he'd probably tell you that you're part of something bigger now, and he hopes you'll make this place your home.
Oh, please. Ridiculous. Easiest bet I'll ever win.
You really
Oh, their conversation's unrelated. Oh, okay.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't?
Now, it's easy to think that I killed him.
I see.
Again, maybe just
Vasco, verify.
covering my own ass.
All statements made have been factual.
This is just typical.
All right, Vasco,
Barrett
you
hands
could have
over
sold
our
me
ship
out right
and
then
our
and there,
robot
but you
to some
didn't.
random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Walter.
I know, Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't happen. He's here with the artifact.
Thank you, Matteo. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything?
Yeah. How many people have you put this through?
We think it's anyone else who pulls one out of the rock for the first time. Why? We're not sure yet. So if you wouldn't mind adding another data point. Interesting. Similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment.
Are you hearing this? Do you all believe me now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, Country, if you expect us to believe in fairy tales...
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
But gentlemen, can we please focus? Noelle, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
Sure.
That's it. Just like the others.
And to imagine...
Been carrying that thing around for ages.
Oh my god, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured
Pretty
material
nice, though.
in the settled systems can
Look at
do
that.
that. None of them. This proves that...
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Country?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers,
Glad those guys have a
it
gambling
wouldn't be
problem.
exciting. Now, would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend here?
Oh my god, are they gonna kill me?
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours?
What if it's not? What if it's not? Are you just gonna end it for me? Take me out back, tell me I've seen too much? Yeah, what do
We're
you
all
want from
here
me?
because we're committed to exploring space. Humanity may have settled the stars, but that doesn't mean we should stop diving into the unknown. Beyond that, you'll be expected to use your own judgment, just like the rest of us.
All right, I'm in.
You should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon. Come find me when you're ready.
Well, like
You
two
and I are
more,
going
maybe?
to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability? Hmm? You'll need it out in the field anyway.
I thought I had one of those earlier.
Mind your head.
Tanks. Wow.
Walter, you don't have to answer this, but
Let me move right in.
you don't seem to spend much time at home.
Someone left a
How
comic
is
book
that not a
lying
problem for
around.
your wife?
Ah, yes, well. My wife and I have something of an understanding.
I wonder
I'm told that when I'm not
if there's a
here,
bunch of equipment in the basement. Well, maybe not a bunch. Okay, I might have a Grindle poke around. Maybe I do. Suppose I can find out. Yeah. Well, just have some manners. Nah, I was wrong. There it is. Why would anybody keep those doors closed anyway? You know what? I'm not gonna. It is a workshop item I have installed. Otherwise, this is a pretty vanilla. I think I just have some of the Bethesda workshop stuff installed. Nothing that'll turn off achievements.
I hope you are satisfied with the quarters available to you.
You know what, Vasco, I am.
Nonsense, Walter. You're sparkling.
It's been quieter
This place
around
is
here
swanky.
since Vladimir went to live on the
The
island
credits are just a
full-time.
bonus. Yeah, what is it?
You wanted to talk?
So, are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else?
What is Constellation and what do you do?
We're explorers. Humanity has always hunted for knowledge in the unknown. We just take that a little more seriously than others. We were founded decades ago by a man named Sebastian Banks. He wanted a small group of people from all corners of the settled systems dedicated to the biggest question of all. What's out there?
There's a bunch of out-of-touch
These
rich
artifacts could
ponces.
be
That's what this
everything
is.
we've been looking for. Another great secret the universe is asking us to unravel.
I'm ready.
We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually, but a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising.
I don't want to be a total pessimist. No,
Felt
why
the
not?
same way when I started too. There's an electricity in the air when you know you're about to uncover something.
Yeah, everybody at
But
the
it's
mining
not just
colony
that.
said they could
I
feel
want
something
to take
about
this opportunity to see how
after I
you
touched that
handle yourself,
artifact. I'm
and for
worried I'm
you to
magnetic
learn
now
more
or some
about
shit.
us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
No, just
You
know.
mean besides the ship, the robot, and a place to stay all rent-free? We do have some funds we can disperse from time to time, Not to mention, I think we can get you a proper suit.
Would you
We're
be a dear?
explorers. We keep a lot of equipment on hand for that purpose. So the more you work with us, the more we can share what we have.
Got
We'll
it.
need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood?
Yeah, it seems easy for accountability. Yeah, what do you mean?
Constellation has a roster of members who haven't always been on the right side of their respective society. We're risk takers. Some of us have seen the inside of a jail cell more than once. If you join us, it means you're committed to our mission. In exchange, we give you latitude in your choice of means.
Yeah.
Good. Let's take a little stroll through New Atlantis, shall we?
Clear as mud.
As much as I love uncovering new questions, I wouldn't mind a few answers now and then.
Okay, you want to talk about it?
I am at your service, Captain.
Yeah, you're cool, Vasco. You just chill. Yeah. All right. I will admit that this place, this garden in between Mast and the Explorers Guild there, is so confusing. I don't want to run on all these topiary, but man, I know at some point I'm gonna run out of patience. Jetpack over all that shit. I don't wanna. Just say I'm gonna do it. How embarrassing. Don't get too far down. There's a guy wearing your exact sweater.
Vanguard, honor, loyalty, self-reliance.
Hello.
Welcome to Mast. If you have an appointment, you may proceed inside.
Sweet. Maybe we do have an appointment? You're hanging back an awful far amount, Sarah, with these.
Sarah. Another space explorer. Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, earn some credits, even get your UC citizenship?
You know, maybe. Yeah, hold the phone.
Oh, sorry, but no. UC citizenship is all earned based on service. They should have covered this in your civic lessons. Go figure.
Oh, go figure. Yeah, maybe later.
All right. Can't blame me for trying, right? I mean, I still haven't given up on getting Sarah to re-enlist.
It's a game we play. He asks, I say no.
Here's what I got for you two.
That makes this very
Vanguard
reasonable.
volunteer by the name of Moera. Helps patrol the old neighborhood. Sol, Mars, Neptune, you know.
The Sol system? Which admiral did he upset to get that posting?
He's Martian, born and raised. Not like I can get anyone else to care. Word is he's got some fancy metal ornament he's been showing off to the old grounders. Matches that description Sarah gave me.
The indignity. I mean, you know, all reasonable, but what is wrong with the Sol system?
Lowest posting request rate in the whole
Guys
fleet.
shat all over it.
Only thing there the UC cares about is Mars. And no one wants to go to Mars. They want to get off Mars.
You know, I'm sure we'll make him a good offer for it. You
Sol
guys
system
are
is
all
a
rich as
lot of
fuck.
planets, but a vet like Moera will be checking in at Sidonia on the regular.
You mean hitting the bars, don't you, John?
Hey, nothing wrong with a little refresh between patrols.
Yeah.
You'll have to ask him. But Vanguard volunteers have retrieval rights if they get into a scrap. Wouldn't be surprised if he found it off of a pirate or something like that.
Sure. So we're off to it.
Serious about that recruitment offer, by the way. You just come talk to me when you're ready.
You know what, man?
He's a good friend to have.
I probably might. We going, Sarah? Okay. Perhaps we will. Boo. Can't be that easy. Just sign up for the UC and get involved in some crazy space shenanigans. I'm gonna assume there'd be like basic training and stuff, right?
For reliable people to help the guard. Contact him if you're interested. We'd all appreciate it.
Man, and the guard wants to hire me in this place. What is the unemployment rate? Oh, I really thought I'd come out from here. Bye, Sarah.
I've flown across most of the settled systems in all manners of spacecraft, and yet I still get sick on the nat. Ah, I've always liked that statue. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
I wonder what the artist was trying to represent.
It's pretty nice. Getting a big, lot of scrap aluminum available vibes, but, you know, it's also sort of menacing.
Evening, sir. Seems like a crimson fleet.
Security scanners, chemical sniffers. The United Colonies sure isn't taking any chances.
And why is that, Sarah? Is something going on? Is this...
By Vectera, by Vectera, by Vectera! I can't believe it! Is it you?
Oh,
Is
there
it
his mouth
really,
goes.
really you? Captain of the frontier, bane of the fleet.
I've already got a fan?
Constellation's shining star of stars.
I just joined Constellation, like... Yeah.
Oh, you are definitely the brightest, biggest star in any constellation. There's no maybes about it. I have an eye for these things. Not that you're hard to see with that halo on your head.
But this guy showed up
Although at
immediately.
first, I wasn't sure if it was just the glare. But now that I know it's you, what are the odds? And to think, I almost went for coffee instead. But I changed my routine for one day, and here you are. It's almost like it was meant to be.
Yeah, you know, man, I've been a chef. I know about food stuff. You could have seen me.
Roommates. By rule, we pretty much have to be best friends.
Do we now?
Either way, it's such an honor to meet you.
You know what, adoring fan, it's an honor to meet you.
Do you mind if I follow you around? Do you need a sidekick? What am I saying? You're a hero, of course you do.
Literally like a blue-collar worker and then a blue-collar worker. Oh, welcome aboard, weirdo.
Won't be disappointed.
Hope you survive. Yeah, put him on the ship. Maybe he can clean things. And worst case, I'll give him to Jen to boss around. Jan. You know, my old boss.
Jemison, but this ship is starting to feel like home.
Really? You know what? You guys are weirding me out.
As the hero of the camp, you need your own comic book, your own cartoon, your own theme song. We have got
Hero of Vectera, though, has a nice ring to it. Crew there on that launch pad were bold. I would have backed up a little bit. Huh? You see Lil Muv. Pushed all the right buttons.
Your grav jumps are as majestic as a band.
Space. Maintain current course while we scan for contraband.
It just came from a UC. I mean, could do it.
And we're done. Enjoy Sidonia.
I've been told by authority that no one enjoys Sidonia. Select that from here? Do I have to open the planet map? Seems weird. It's a lovely rock. Do a little bit of inventory management. I think I took my helmet off. Okay. I know it seems insane to put some grenades in your pocket before walking into a major city, but, you know, I'm a learned astronomer. Wait. That's what I want. You hang out here.
do for you, Captain?
Watch the ship. Stop any burglars. Oh, I wonder if it's too late. to assign Vasco to the ship. Oh, I don't have Vasco in the party at all. He and I will have to have a chat about that. So, why do they put it all the way over there, man? Mars.
Heat leeches in the engine, leeches on the hull, multiple leeches in the grav drive.
Suppose that would explain the brownouts. So, what's this going to run?
If there are no other surprises, mid-5 figures.
5 figures? 5?
Jeez, 5 figures.
Fine. Do it. I'll be at the bar. Find me when it's done.
Hey.
What did you say to me?
I'm glad I finally caught up with you.
Okay.
I'm from the Trackers Alliance. We have a proposal for you.
I'm immediately big popular.
What?
I don't even know you.
Oh, got it. You're trying to make a joke. Emphasis on trying. Yes, it's a proposal. No, not that kind of proposal.
I knew what kind of
The
proposal,
Trackers
and I was
Alliance
being
has been
sincere.
following your exploits and believe you have what it takes to join our ranks. You're being invited to our new headquarters in Aquila City. There you'll meet with Agent Number 1. If you decide to consider our offer, they'll guide you through our initiation process.
You know what? I have a mental condition where I can't say no, but I am
Wonderful.
underqualified.
I appreciate you hearing me out. I'll be heading out soon if there's nothing more. Remember, Trackers Alliance HQ in Aquila City. Speak to Agent Number 1.
Dope, you got it. Thanks, friendo. See what Mars is all about. This actually might be a good place to put a pin in it. Bookmark this run. Carl will get deeper into the mysteries of the universe and the good work he's doing with Constellation. And got some work done, got some skill points. I feel like I talked those bandits out of something. Maybe I should throw a point in persuasion, seems right. Yeah, and we'll give the game a good save here, and I may call it a night. Oh, it was cool that I had some people jump into my stream. Feel pretty good about that. Someone even got in the chat. That was nice. Hope anybody watching's enjoyed. And I hope they have a good night.